I'd been teaching for 14 years, 3rd and 4th grade, and it was kind of becoming a dead-end job. I wasn't going to move up, and I got an email and then a flyer from Concordia University, and I was reading it, and I thought, that sounds like something I could do. And so I went to the orientation meeting and thought, yeah, I'm going to do this.
When I was looking for a university, I looked at a few different ones, but when I checked into Concordia, I was impressed with the campus. I was impressed with the flexibility.
One day I was home and my wife says, look, I have a letter that was mailed to me. I looked at the information. I was looking for a master's program in counseling, and I was just waiting for that, like a sign that meant I needed to be here. And when I read that letter and I said Concordia and I did my research and I found that it was a Lutheran Christian school, I found that it was perfect for me.
I chose teaching at Concordia because I really like the atmosphere where the students go through something in a cohort, because they need that collaboration and that team building. I think that they have a lot of convenient locations for people. It's very difficult to be a working professional, especially teaching.
My experience with the enrollment process was like a rocket. I was invited to attend like a large-scale meeting about what the cohorts are and all that. Like 2 days later, I filled out an application for financial aid, and 2 days later, I was told, okay, your first class is this date. Everything just fell together too easy. It was like, yeah, this is something I need to do.
I missed a couple of deadlines to register for things. It was no problem. Fill out a form, fax it to her, and took care of it.
I was laid off as a permanent teacher, so I fell behind on one of my payments. I went to go talk to the financial aid office, and they were so helpful. I mean, I told my wife, this is where I need to be. I would never get this treatment at a state school. And I am so grateful to Concordia for that.
I liked the fact that it was once a week, which I'm sure a lot of people have said, but truly, with as busy schedules we have, the one thing that kept holding me back before with other programs is I just didn't have the time for it. I'd actually started a program at another university very close to my school. Within the first 2 classes, I couldn't do it. I wanted something that would get done quick, but still give me the quality. So I thought I would check the first class out, and if it was still actually true quality education, then I would stick with it, and it was.
Making the program work is really not a problem. I'm busy at work. I'm the drama teacher. I'm the American Heritage Advisor. I'm gate coordinator, all these various things. So at work, it's a big balancing act. But once I get home, I'm very well able to do all the things that I would normally like to do in my social life.
An experience that has stood out for me with this particular group of students and my experience with Concordia is just the cohesiveness that the students have built. For me, that has what's made this opportunity so special, because they really get to feed off one another and share ideas, even though they represent multiple districts.
I think my favorite experience is that it didn't take very long at all for my classmates in the cohort and I to just bond. The first night of class, nobody knew who anyone was. It was like, oh, yeah, we shared where we work, and very quickly we started finding commonalities.
They're amazing people, very supportive. We make jokes. I feel like I'm actually in a group. I feel very supported and very blessed to be here.
We've all become not just close friends, but we've become partners, almost like business partners. We know how to attack a problem, and if we're having trouble, everybody else kind of jumps in together and is able to help come up with a solution.
Last February, I got pneumonia really bad, and had to miss one of the classes, and one of the students, the others in the cohort, she brought me the work. I missed one class, being hospitalized with pneumonia.
I think just meeting the teachers and our instructors and just listening to all the information they have to give to us. We're just like little sponges, and they just give us so much information about their experiences and what they've gone through, and I think that's been the best part for me.
What I liked is that they got instructors that were from the districts in the surrounding area to teach the classes. which I liked. I mean, because eventually I'd like to get a job with any one of those districts. It opened my eyes to the way an administrator has to think. I wish some of these classes were offered at the teaching level because of that. I know now that, I mean, if I didn't want to go into administration, that I would be a much better teacher now.
I was comfortable. I needed the push to grow.
I think if someone was thinking about starting a program to get their master's in education, I definitely think that they want to look for a program that is a cohort.
I've had a few people who've actually come up to me and asked if the program was worth it, and I said absolutely.
The school probably adapts to you more than you do to it, because it's only the one day. It's not going to change your life, you know. I really like this program. I almost hate for it to end.